Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Hera English School channel. Today students, in English subject we are going to see 2.3 lesson, that is connecting the dots. Okay, it is written by Steve Jobs. Now he was born in the year 1955 and he died in year 2011. Steve Jobs 1955 to 2011 was an American entrepreneur, business magnate, inventor and industrial designer. He was the chairman, chief executive officer and co-founder of Apple Incorporation. He is widely recognized as one of the pioneers of the microcomputer revolution of the 1970s and 1980s. Okay. Now connecting the dots. Connecting means to have a link between the things, to connect the things. Okay. Sometimes the puzzles are there, the numbers are there. When we join them all, then we get a big picture. So here he is telling about the stories, 3 stories of his life, which will relate you and make you understand how much efforts he had put to make his life successful, even if there were many of the hardships he had to face. Now this person, Steve Jobs, he became from nothing. He became a manager and chairperson of a big company called Apple. Let us understand the things now. Steve Jobs, he was born in year 1955 and died in 2011. Was an American entrepreneur. Entrepreneur means a kind of a businessman. Business magnate, inventor and industrial designer. Okay. Now he was the person who had invented the things and he was also a designer. He was the chairman, chief executive officer and co-founder of Apple Incorporation. He was the chairman. Chairperson means a lot of authority he had and he was the head of that company. Okay. Chief executive officer and co-founder. Co means together. With one more partner, he founded this company, that is Apple. You know the mobile company Apple, which was, and also of the computers and Microsoft. So this was the Apple company which has started with the Microsoft basically in the year 1970s and 1980s. Okay. He is widely recognized as one of the pioneer. Pioneer means the person who had started, who had taken the lead, who had motivated others, and he was the starter. That means he was the leader here who had started this company of microcomputer revolution. That means at this time between the 70s and 80s there was lot of changes in the computers. The computers which we see now in the state, which is very slim and trim. Last time the computers were having a huge structure. They were a big machines. So these all revolutions were followed up and he was also doing the discoveries and all the things in this kind of field. Okay. Let us see what the hardships he had done. Today I want to tell you 3 stories from my life. What he is telling? It is like an autobiography. He is telling that I want to confess, or I want to tell you, or I want to reveal you the stories which I have gone through in my life. That's it. Just 3 stories. He is going to tell you simply 3 stories of his life. The first story is about connecting the dots. So the story which he is going to tell is about connecting the dots. Understanding the relationship between the situations, what happens, and whatever happens is the best thing that happens for us. Okay. So when God helps you, if you are doing hardship and your targets are achieved, definitely if you are doing hardship. So let us understand the things now. The first story is about connecting the dots. I dropped out of Reed College. Dropped out means discontinued or left the college. Okay. After the 6 months, but then stayed around as a drop in for another 18 months. Now for another 18 months he became like a drop in, means again and again visiting that same place or that college. Okay. I dropped out of Reed College after the first 6 months, but then stayed around as a drop in for another 18 months. Before I really quit means left that place. Okay. Looking back, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. What does it mean? Looking back, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. That means the decision which he had made of leaving that place was the best decision. Looking back means after so many years, when he sees or he analyzes what he has done, he says that that was my best decision to move out from that place, to go out from that place. Okay. I could stop taking the required classes that didn't interest me. That means at that time in the college, whatever the classes which had no interest to him, he bunked that classes, he left that classes, he did not attend those classes and began dropping in on the ones that looked interesting to him. Which looked interesting, he would attend that classes. Okay. Till here everybody has understood, I hope. Continue. Next, I didn't have a dorm room. Dorm rooms means his personal room was not there. Dormitory, that means he was not having his personal room. See, in the hostel when the students stay, they are having separate rooms, but he did not had any because he had already left that course. I didn't have a dorm room, so I slept on the floor in friend's room. Okay, in the friend's room he had to sleep on the floor. I returned Coke bottles for a 5-cent deposit to buy food with. See, his financial condition was also not good. So what he had to do, whatever the 5 cents he got, from where he got that 5 cents, the Coke, the students that time they were drinking the Coke bottles, and the Coke was bottles had to be returned. They were made of glass, so they were to be returned, and when they were being returned, they got 5 cents on each bottle. So whatever the bottles which were left by his friends after drinking the cold drink, he took all them and sold them for 5 cents deposit to buy the food. Last time I returned Coke bottles for 5-cent deposit to buy food with, and I would walk 7 miles across town every Sunday night to get one good meal a week at the Hare Krishna temple. Now here, he would every day save that 5 cent and would get the food. And on Sundays, there was some meal which was been free served at this temple, Hare Krishna temple. So he would walk 7 miles across the town every Sunday night to get one good meal a week. Okay, so much hardship he was doing at that time. Let us continue again. I loved the food there. I loved it, and much of what I stumbled into by following my curiosity and intuition turned out to be priceless. That means whatever, due to the curiosity or due to the intuition what he used to do, that made him priceless. Stumble means he came across, he had in front of him, he had to face that. See, and much of what I stumbled into by following my curiosity and intuition turned out to be priceless later on. Here's one example now. Here he is giving Reid College offered perhaps the best calligraphy. What do you mean by calligraphy? Calligraphy means beautiful handwriting which the students can do with the help of the pen or some sharp pencil like structure, which is very much difficult to do, but it looks very beautiful. Now Reid's College offered perhaps the best calligraphy instructions in the country. Because I had to take a calligraphy class, I learned about serif and sans serif typefaces, about what makes great typography great. Okay, now you must have known when we are typing on the computer, we have many type of fonts and many type of style of the words and the letters. So that kind of typography was learned easily or understood by this person Steve Jobs because of the calligraphy, and he had lot of interest in the calligraphy. Typography is the appearance of the printed matter. That means the printed matter in the form of the words or the alphabet. We know that they are written in the italic style or they are written in the bold Roman letters. So these are all the typography. So he learned that typography through the calligraphy which was being taught at Reid's College. Okay. Further we move on to the next paragraph. 10 years later, when we were designing the first Macintosh computer, it all came back to me. It all came back to me. That means I remembered those things. What he remembered? Let us see. And we designed it all into Mac. If I had never dropped in on that course in college, the Mac would have never had multiple typefaces or, for that matter, even proportionally spaced fonts. So whatever the fonts in the computer we see, because of the calligraphy which he had learned there at Reid's College and the typography, he was able to discover this thing. Okay. Mac means here Macintosh computer, that is this kind of computer which he had invented or the thing which he has about to design. So in those computer, the font or the writing or the typefaces of the letters were being influenced because of the typography helped by the calligraphy. Calligraphy is the beautiful handwriting with the help of the pen or the wooden sharp pointed structure, which is very beautiful to look at, and it also helps people to get influenced. Okay. Now let us further move on to the next paragraph. And since Windows just copied Mac, it's likely no personal computer would have them. Of course, it was impossible to connect the dots looking forward. Okay, so it was impossible for him to connect the dots looking forward. When I was in college, but it was very clear looking backward 10 years later. Now at that time when he was learning about the calligraphy and all, he didn't know in the future what help it's going to give him. But later, after looking back, after the 10 years of his life, he could understand why it was important and why his destination, why for that reason he was being, God had acquainted him with calligraphy. Okay. Next paragraph. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backward. That means when the things in the present situations are there, we can't understand why God had made this kind of destiny for us. But when we reach that other level or other step of our life, we can understand that. We can understand why the things were like this in our life. So you can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. Whatever the things which has happened in our life, that puts an impression on us and that helps us in our later life. Okay, so you have to trust that dots will somehow connect in your future. See, so you have to trust. That means you have to believe in God that yes, definitely whatever is happening, that is happening for our best for the future. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect you in your future. You have to trust in some things, your guts, destiny. Guts means the courage and the determinations you have. Okay. So you have to trust in something, your guts, destiny, life, karma, whatever. This approach has never let me down and it has made all the differences in my life. So he is always having guts, he is courageous, he is determined, he is always having determination. So that's why he is not giving up anything. He is trying always and making himself work hard to get the things done in a best form. Okay, now the next story is about to say, my second story is about love and loss. I found what I loved to do early in life. Woz, that is Steve Wozniak, and I started Apple when I was 20. In 10 years, Apple had grown from just the two of us in a garage into a 2 billion company, and then I got fired. It was devastating. See what had happened. The second experience is telling, my second story is about love and loss. The love and the loss, the story is about. I found what I loved to do early in life. That means whatever was his interest, he was engrossed or he got engaged in working in that in his early lifetime. Now who's Steve Wozniak? One of the co-founders with him was Steve Wozniak of the Apple company. They both together, they were working and doing continuous research on the Apple, and I started Apple when I was 20. Apple means not eating apple. Apple is that company which he is talking about. I started Apple when I was 20 years old. In 10 years, within the 10 years of his hardship, in 10 years, Apple had grown from just the two of us in a garage. Now in one of the garage, they were repairing that computer and making the things, trying to sort out the things and assemble the computer. And then into a 2 billion company that started and that made finally into a 2 billion company, a big company they started then. And then I got fired. Got fired means lost the job. There must be some very serious matter must have happened. That's why he lost his job. It was devastating. Devastating means causing severe shock and distress and grief. Okay. So this situation made him very much shocked and sad. But something slowly began to dawn on me. Dawn means, what do you mean by that? Began to dawn on me means began to become clear to me. Okay. I still loved what I did. So whatever was his interest was that company of Apple, that was the company of the computers. Okay. And so I decided to start over. So again he started to do hard work and gain some another thing, invent some another thing. The heaviness of being successful the heaviness of being successful. Now once you are successful, there is on your back a responsibility that you should do more better and more better, right? Was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. So when he was being fired, he was being lost from his job, he was being taken away from his job, he became again not as a successful person, but he had to start again. So his heart and mind was not in much tension now. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. Okay. Here, began to dawn on means began to become clear too. That means after losing his job in the second story, he got aware that he can do another things also, and he put all his concentration and began again. Okay, to make himself successful again. So that was the creative period of his life. That means he was very much creative. He was always having a research and hard work and research on the method to improve the things. Next paragraph we are going to move now. During the next 5 years, I started a company. Next, another company named Pixar, and fell in love with an amazing woman who would become my wife. Okay, so next 5 years he did a very hard work and he started his own company, and then he was in love with one of the lady, okay, who became his wife. Now Pixar is now the world's most successful animation studio. Now there is one studio that is a Pixar. That studio he researched on and he made that cameras and all effective, and that in that he had his research. Apple brought next. I returned to Apple. That means again he returned to the company Apple, and the technology we developed at Next is at the heart of the Apple's current renaissance. Renaissance means rebirth or revival. Okay, and Lauren and I have a wonderful family together. So first story was about the college, he faced the hardships there, and then the next story was about he setting up, inventing the things in the garage, and then from there he became a 2 billion company owner with another partner, and then he was being fired off from that company, and in the next story we will see that he's again tried to get from it. He was always determined person. Inshallah, we'll continue next time. Jazakallah.